Hello. Right, we're chapter 28, rat poison.
Now I've got you,
wheezed Bert as he leaped down from the driving seat.
Who's that with you, little girl?
Dad looked at his daughter nervously.
No one,
he said.
It's,
Oh, it's my useless gear of a husband, announced Sheila as she plopped down from the other side of the van.
Sheila,
said Dad aghast.
What are you doing here?
I didn't want to tell you, Dad, said Zoe, stepping down from her father's shoulders to the ground. But I heard him and Sheila being all lovey-dovey.
No,
said Dad. Sheila smiled smugly at the pair. Yeah, the little weasel's right. I'm going to run away with Bert in his van. The woman strutted over to the rat catcher and took his hand. We are in deep love of each other.
Yes, and pulverising rats,
added Bert. Oh yeah, we love to kill a rodent or two. With that, the pair shared a stomach-churning kiss. It was enough to make Zoe want to hurl. Oh, I fancied you more with a moustache though, Bert, said this stupendously thick woman. Will you grow it back?
Oh, you two are disgusting,
shouted Dad.
How could you enjoy killing all those poor creatures?
Oh, shut your face, you idiot, hollered Sheila. Those rats deserve to die. Disgusting little things. Then she paused for a moment and looked at her stepdaughter. That's why I murdered your hamster. You killed Ginger Nut, screamed Zoe, tears in her eyes. I knew it.
Oh, you evil cow,
shouted Dad. Sheila and Bert shared a sickening laugh, united by cruelty. Yes, I didn't want that dirty little thing in me flat, so I mixed some rat poison in with his food. Ha ha! Added the repulsive woman.
Oh, how could you do that?
Shouted Dad. Oh, shut your face. It was only an hamster. I always hated it, replied Sheila.
Oh, rat poison. A nice lingering death,
added Bert with a breathy laugh.
They taste a bit funny afterwards is all.
Zoe hurled herself at the pair. She wanted to tear them both to pieces. Dad pulled her back.
Zoe, no! You don't know what they'll do!
Dad had to use all his strength to stop his daughter from attacking them.
Look, we don't want any trouble, he pleaded. Just hand over my Zoe's pet rat now and we'll go. Never, wheezed Bert. The baby ones are the most succulent. I was saving him for our little date, Sheila.
Slowly Bert reached towards the filthy pocket of his apron.
In fact, he said, I have your precious Armitage right here.
Then he pulled the little rat out by the tail. Zoe's pet rat had been in there all along and not in the cages after all. Bert had tied Armitage's little hands and feet tightly together with metal wire so he could not escape. He looked like a little rat escapologist. No! Shouted Zoe when she saw him like that.
Yes, he's going to make a very tasty little burger,
said Bert, licking his lips. Sheila studied the poor little thing dangling in the air and then turned to Bert. Yeah, you can eat him, my one true love, she said. I might just stick to the prawn cocktail crisps if you don't mind.
Oh, whatever you like, my angel sent from heaven.
The blind man stumbled towards the pulverization machine and turned the lever. The terrible grinding sound echoed through the warehouse. Slowly Bert began to climb the stepladder to the top of the funnel.
Put that rat down,
shouted Dad. Ah, as if anyone ever paid the least bit of attention to ya. You're a joke, laughed Sheila. Zoe struggled free of her dad's grip and ran after Bert. She had to save her Armitage. However, by the time this malevolent man was halfway up the stepladder, the poor little Armitage was wriggling his little body as much as he could and squeaking more in terror. Zoe grabbed at Bert's leg, but he shook his foot violently to shake her off. Bert then kicked her in the nose with his heel of his boot. She was knocked down hard to the concrete floor. Ah! Screamed Zoe. Dad sprinted over to the ladder and pursued the rat killer up onto it. Soon the two men were standing precariously on the top step. the ladder swaying side to side under their combined weight. Dad grabbed Bert's wrist and pushed it down to force him to release the grip on his little rat. I'll drop me husband in the burger machine while you're at it, jeered Sheila. Dad's elbows brushed up against Bert's face, then knocked the rat catcher's glasses off his head. Coming face to face with the dark pools where the man's eyes should have been, Dad was so horrified he stepped back and lost his footing. His foot slipped backwards off the top of the stepladder towards the funnel. He began sliding down into the pulverization machine. Dad desperately grabbed onto Bert's apron for survival, but it was so greasy he was instantly losing his grip.
Oh, please, please, said Dad. Help me up. Oh no, I'm going to feed you to the children, rasped Bert, his laugh rattling around in his throat, prizing Dad's fingers one by one off his apron. And your daughter is next.
Oh yeah, throw her in as well, cheered on Sheila. Badly winded, Zoe rose unsteadily to her hands and feet and crawled over to the stepladder to help her father. Sheila desperately tried to stop her, grabbing the little girl brutally by the hair and yanking her back. Then she swung her stepdaughter around by the hair and flung her into the air. Up, 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 and then down. Hard. Zoe screamed in agony as she hit the ground for the second time. Aha! Despite her thick frizzy hair, the impact dazed Zoe for a moment. Oh, Bert! Stay there, I'll be up to help you finish him off, called Sheila to the two men still fighting over the top of the burger machine. Slowly, the grotesquely large lady made her way up the steps, the ladder creaking under her considerable weight. Still dizzy, Zoe opened her eyes to see her stepmother wobbling at the top of the ladder. The woman was trying to prise Dad's fingers off Bert's greasy apron. One by one, she was bending them backwards, laughing as she forced her husband closer and closer to being turned into a burger. However, Sheila was so heavy that as she bent to one side to prise off the poor man's little fingers, her weight made the whole ladder topple over to the side. Crash! Bert and Sheila fell forwards, headfirst into the pulverization machine. Dad just managed to grab onto the side of the funnel with one hand. Armitage was falling into the machine with the cruel rat catcher. Nothing could stop the baby rat from being pulverized. Goodness me, such drama. See you tomorrow.